guys, JH here, and I just don't even feel like doing an intro right now, because after what's been happening to me just yesterday and recently, I'm just so freaking angry right now. And you can obviously guess by the title of this video that this is about Blacky. Yep, so what has he done now? Well, he's made hate out of me and a friend of mine, exposed my Pixiv page to harass me, and has used the copyright system on me and Anti the Squid to silence us. Yeah, that part is pretty important. And I'm also going to bring up how DeviantArt doesn't seem to care about their site anymore, and they seem to support harassment of the good users, and they don't seem to actually ban the bad users. Anyways, my aim for this video is to talk about what Blacky has done, because we all know how Blacky is a 20 to 30-year-old man, and how he's attacking and harassing teenagers and young adults alike for quote-unquote stealing his textures, or for either exposing him in the past or something along those lines. So, where do we begin? Let's start off with the fact that my friend Noctis made a journal about Blacky and how Blacky called him a thief again after my video I made on him last year. Blacky said it in Japanese, thinking that we couldn't understand him even though we had Google Translate. Now here's the translated screenshot, which is basically Blacky attacking not only just Noctis but also another user by the name of Affiliate Official, and yeah, you can pretty much see on the screen. Oh, and did I forget to mention that he attacked my friend Rasmus for giving someone his textures, which caused him to feel depressed and deactivate his DeviantArt account because he felt terrible. Well, his DeviantArt has been restored, but back before, he deactivated it because of what Blacky did to him. Or the fact that another friend of mine felt depressed due to the drama Blacky caused. Yeah, it just goes to show that if you do something that Blacky finds bad, like sharing his textures without his permission, he'll lose his shit at you and will attack you. Well, what did he expect when he decided to upload his textures to the public for people to use? What did he think people were going to do with it? And you know what also makes this sad? Is the fact that Blacky is one of the most talented people in the Splatoon Garry's Mod community. He makes fantastic textures and has a lot of potential, yet he wastes it on pointless hate art. And he's one of those people that are like, nobody is allowed to use my textures but me and close friends. Granted, they do take time and effort to make, I can understand that, but if you're going to upload textures for people to use, then technically you are allowing them to use something that you created. So Blacky, stop acting like a spoiled brat when people you don't know start using your textures. Now to extend my main point about Blacky doing things that a 14-year-old would do over the internet, and why he did what he did to me, Noctis, and Anti the Squid. So Blacky does what he does best and makes hate art of Noctis's OCs being killed, and by what I assume is his persona, which is a character from the Splatoon 2 Octo expansion. Noctis expected this would happen, as he wrote another journal and had taken screenshots of Blacky's hate art, including what he said in the description, which has been translated. I'd also like to note that Noctis pointed out something that is incredibly contradictory to what Blacky said last year. If you all didn't know, Blacky said that he was going to, quote, stop supporting the Splatoon community, stop posting artwork related to Splatoon, as well as stop making custom textures. So why is he making hate art and custom textures? I'll tell you why. Because he has nothing better to do with his life other than to argue with people on the internet and make pointless hate art. He also took to attacking me and Noctis by using stuff to attack us, such as our real names, which he doesn't know my real name, but Noctis' real name, face reveals, which, jokes on him, I have been covered by Jason Voorhees masks, as well as hate art. Also, here are some screenshots of Blacky solely attacking Noctis, trying to get a reaction out of him, and attacking me by changing his name repeatedly, exposing my Pixiv account, and calling my fetish quote-unquote cringy. I'd also like to add that another friend wanted to expose his Pixiv and he did that, but considering that he did that to me by exposing my private fetish artwork, I figured payback was in order. Besides, my fetish stuff, while it is gross, is tame compared to Blacky's scat and egg laying fetish. And he calls my fetish cringy? He literally has a picture of Cream the Rabbit from Sonic the Hedgehog crapping out Ugandan knuckles. Which one is really cringy here, You know what makes this worse? Is that Blacky is in his late 20s and early 30s. He's roughly there. He's an adult, and he's arguing and attacking teenagers and young adults on the internet. He does know that I'm 18 years old, Noctis is 23, and Auntie is 12. I find it hilarious and ironic, as well as stupid, that Blacky's calling me a crybaby and pathetic, yet he's a fully grown man attacking teenagers and the young adults over texture add-ons of all things. I mean, doesn't he have a job to do or something? Hell, does Blacky even sleep? If he's an adult attacking kids on the internet and has all the time for this and all that, shouldn't he be doing something responsible with his life instead of attacking people over the internet? Now for the other reason why I made this video. Blacky falsely sent a copyright strike on DeviantArt to my screenshots of him attacking me on Steam as an attempt to censor and silence me. I knew Blacky was stupid and psychotic, but I didn't think he would actually pull a Derek Savage on me. This is so low even for him, but I'm not the only one he's done this to. Auntie the Squid was also a victim of Blacky's false copyright strikes, as a few of his pictures were also taken down by Blacky, as Blacky himself wanted to silence Auntie as well. And just recently, in the wee hours of the afternoon, I was sent 2 more false copyright strikes against my screenshots. Not only does this prove that Blacky will go to any lengths to silence and censor people who know so much bad information about him, it also shows how DeviantArt blatantly allows harassers and dangerous people to attack innocent users, and the DeviantArt staff do nothing to sort this out. All they do is send an automated message which says, "Oh, why don't you just block them?" Blocking them will definitely solve this problem. Blocking the user isn't going to work, and no matter how much people complain or make journals about this, the DeviantArt staff don't care. They clearly support bullying and harassment of other users who just want to post art and stories, yet they ban good users and allow bad users to keep up their bad behavior, which goes to show the lack of human interaction on DeviantArt. Blacky didn't have to show any evidence of copyright infringement, and I'd like to note that falsely copywriting people is in fact illegal, from what I've researched. So not only is Blacky using the copyright system to silence people, he's also using it illegally. I could have done a counter DMCA just to take Blacky to court, which would have worked if the DA counter DMCA will indefinitely ban you for false appealing. So it's somewhat a lose-lose situation. Now, the reasons I made this video is to talk about how far Blacky has gone to the point of being irredeemable and unforgivable, as well as to shed some light on the DeviantArt copyright system and how messed up it is. And the bad thing is that if I didn't have a voice, and if other people didn't have a voice, I feel like Blacky would have gotten away with this and kept doing what he was doing to the people just because he's pissed at me and other people. And if this video manages to spread awareness of how deranged Blacky is, then at least I've done something to keep people safe. And I just want to say that if anyone's been affected by Blacky in some way or some form, I just want to tell you that you're not alone. And we understand, not only do I understand, but many people understand how you feel. And if you felt depressed by this, then I hope you get better and avoid Blacky as a person after seeing what he has done. Now, I'm going to leave this final recording sent to me by Auntie the Squid. So, which is basically him talking about how Blacky is a coward and whatnot. Also, I'd really appreciate the support on this video if you spread this around, not only just shedding some light on how Blacky is a dangerous person, but also how DeviantArt's system is pretty fucked up. So yeah, I'm Jamaican Energy 08, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.
So, Blacky, if you even find this video, I'll be surprised, but if you see this, I'll just like say, you're a fucking coward. I'm tired of you fucking assaulting me and my friends over the dumbest shit. Literally, I can't believe you're fucking literally using a issue with DeviantArt to silence us. Like, what is the hell is wrong with you? Like, literally, you're the biggest coward in this community next to TheoRex.